making you feel like a threat, all right? They want to threaten you. It could be some sort of like natural enemy or this energy of feud. It could be like, feels like you're surrounded by a fucking snake or something. Continuously want you to comply with their rules, their laws, okay? The health card is here. All right, so it's like you have to exercise, you have to diet, you have to sleep, you have to do this. All right. There's something in connection to your destiny and the amount of money that you spend, or controlling the amount of debt that you're in right now. That's crazy. It feels like before you move forward with something, there's some sort of boundary that's put up. You're to the limit, right? Especially if you have to take responsibility for some sort of debt. Let's be clear, this debt wasn't created by you. It's created by the circumstances and the energy of who's trying to control you. So there's still some sort of unresolved issue here, and they're putting it on you. Okay? They're putting it on you. Countryside. Crazy. It's almost like before you get to harvest anything that you're meant to bring in, all right, as the fruits of your labor, it feels like the energy of control here. You have to have enough courage to stand up against this, all right, and to continue to create with the universe and ignore and overlook this energy of those that are trying to control you. They're just jealous. There could be competitiveness, possessiveness, the energy of dependency upon you, trying to create you some sort of paranoia that you can't live life up until you take care of something that you may have to other people overlooked your responsibilities, or make you feel shackled to something to pull you away from the road that you're meant to go on. This is like inappropriate authority, okay? It's all for show is what I just heard. It's all for show. Chosen divine, how do you like being back? All right, so you could be receiving some sort of like synchronicities recently, all right, about things speeding up, okay? I don't know why I have gratitude and loneliness coming out here with prosperity. So it would be like very much appreciated if you were to be in the energy of depression or emptiness or abundance and wealth, and feeling that way alone in hermit mode, rather than things in your life speeding up as well. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I don't understand why, let's just say the inappropriate authority or whoever wants you to comply with their laws, their rules, all right, and they feel that you're ignoring your responsibilities, it's in order to keep you shackled to something. It's because things on their end could be speeding up, and it's almost like you're ignoring them. You're not paying them any mind. So it makes their job harder. I hope this makes sense. It's like you've done something already to fulfillment. So they're trying to push you into a different direction. So if they leave you lonely enough, and where you feel like there's a huge gap period or the sense of emptiness, then you would want to move away. Or it makes you be pushed into come into alignment so that you would follow their rules. I don't know. There's a lot of instigation going on here in connection to whatever the disclosed information is all about. I feel like someone's trying to inquire what it is your new beginning is all about. What's going to be the turning point with the wisdom and the experience that you have attained already. And it's almost like if you go and fulfill your desires, it leaves the father figure, which is quote unquote the person in authority, in a sense of betrayal. Because in their eyes, they've been offering you without expectation in return. And they've been quote unquote giving with an open heart. This will be someone that's trying to teach you or protect you from something. From dealing with a divorce that needs to take place here. Let me see. Some sort of betrayal. I don't know if you truly desire to break up with the person that gives to you with an open heart, the one that protects you and provides for you. It needs to be part of your. So let's just say that someone had tried to put restrictions on you, okay, because of you not keeping your promises in the connection of a relationship, all right? But again, I feel like there's double standards here. For sure, because if someone made you feel empty or betrayed and you wanting to walk away from that, who the fuck is anybody else to judge you and say, well, you're wrong, you're a woman? Let's be clear. The woman looks like she's the one that's being betrayed. The man ends up walking off. Why? Because this person has the resources or has more of a sense of authority. So you bend but you don't fucking break. There's something here about a promise that's made. I don't know what that promise is all about, but it has to do with some sort of contract. If you're not fucking married, then this is the reason why you're not stuck to anything. I don't have a ring wrapped around this finger. Clearly. And if I don't have a ring wrapped around this finger, things can easily die out immediately. This is the court issue, whether you're going to go through a divorce or not. There's a big difference in how your inheritance is going to be delivered. If you are married and or committed, your inheritance comes through the masculine that you're with. If you are separated, then you need to seek out a different opportunity. And that's going to be, I guarantee, in whatever it is that you chose to create with the universe. So if it's a project, right, whatever that may be, it's going to come in a different way, is what I feel. It may come through the energy of love, so that you can heal and repair whatever it is that you feel in the inside, or however it is that you've been receiving some sort of message. The journey that you were going down here and how you were telling your story, all right, and how you struggled dusting will bring you fantastic results. So it's almost as if you choose to go through with this relationship, you would have to go through healing. It would be like through therapy, getting some sort of treatment to keep the marriage together. If you go in that direction, then it would be like everything else around you, sort of fantastic thought. Whether that's you doing it in the media, reading a book about, all right, something in your life feels cursed due to some sort of, I guess, thing that was hidden or having to do with cheating, concealment, or being misled in a different direction. All right. It's almost like you're being examined on your process here in connection to your family. And the upheaval of all of the competitiveness has possibly shifted how your efforts are actually being rewarded. I'm not sure how it's coming through, but it's coming through with like unexpected changes. The hurricane is nothing pretty. Alright, maybe you feel paranoid in your life, that you feel that you're not on this purified or innocent path and you're trying to do the best that you can, but your love life is calling for attention right now. As if this person isn't giving it to you, then obviously you're going to want to move forward, right? Whatever it is that you have as an old acquaintance, all right, that may have started rumors or slandered your name or has been in the middle of this whole speculation, that's trying to touch you. That person was taking on like holiday and bringing lots of good fortune for you. But then again, it looks like this is the same person that manipulated you, or they're trying to use you or strategize against you to make some sort of arrangement. It's required. So it will be like past person back, but I think this is like Mercury retrograde energy. Alright, they kind of want to listen to you now. They kind of want to work with you now. It will be like a win-win in their eyes. You give up on the previous plan and embrace the change. Like, that's a risk because you want to do something alone. You found a different way to keep yourself in peace. It's like continuing to bring order into your life by doing something alone, being seen as a leader. And then you never know where that takes you by surprise into something that's beyond your imagination. It's like glory favors the brave. After you've been attacked, you've trusted the process of how you're going to be supported, all right, by those that respect you, they assist you, and then you move forward in connection to this big celebration. All right, and it's like that's your brand new journey because you've persevered past the challenges that were a lot more difficult on the other. All right, so what disappears here is your quote-unquote wake-up call, and where you've been signaled to clean up your life in connection to your romantic life or the connections that you have with those that you love and those that you have rejected. All right, so this could be like your family members. Those are going to be the same people that turned on you because it created some sort of instability of whatever the secret were in connection to your passion and how you were seeking guidance in that direction or seeking help in that direction. All right. You can't basically go back to the past. It feels like it sucks, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many big choices that are coming up here. And I feel like it's because of this portal that's opening up. It's like this is your only shot to make it happen right before we hit eclipse season, and then we're going to experience the big changes. So where do we go after this court issue is all over and done with? Where do we move forward after the court issue is done? High honor. Okay, they both want to come out. Thoughts of the main female. So I don't know if this is someone that has like military background. All right, sees that you have lots of perseverance, lots of drive. You're seen as someone with a position of authority. All right, but again, the message of concern here is that in the near future, how you receive this gift comes in, be treated like a privileged lady, possibly when you're a lot more mature. All right, there's something about here, the lover and a child. Oh, so whoever you're going up against in the court issue wants you to be imprisoned and living in poverty. Wow. So if everything changes in your life and you're receiving high honor, all right, and there's this person that's thinking of the main female and the message of concern about how in the near future you're going to receive this great fortune and this huge gift, and what's expected to come through is to be a privileged lady, but it's coming through that in connection to a mature woman, a child and or a lover. It comes through as imprisonment, the court issue, and poverty. This is what they want for you. How does it end in court? How does it end in court? Adjudication says you get a lot of sudden wealth. All right, and I think it's you coming out together with your lover. Right. How does this work out? Would have to change communities. Tell me about the mature woman, the lover, and the child. That way would be pathway to a new home, journey with the main male. So it would be like, this is what's going to take place here. It could be either or. If you become the privileged lady, all right, the concern with you becoming the privileged lady is that you would have to change locations in order for things to be adjudicated in your favor to receive your sudden wealth. The mature woman, the child, and the lover would be moving forward in a different journey into a different home, or that would just be what it is. Okay? There's this wealthy man that comes out with a family room and coffin. All right? It says you end this situation here and what you do for work. And I definitely see who's taking the responsibility of what was stolen from you, technically. Alright. It would have been seen as the official person taking away from this specific courtship. So the reason that you receive this unexpected income or the sudden wealth or however it comes through, it's going to be two different ways. Alright. Someone wanted you in poverty and imprisoned. In order for you to release yourself from that situation, you have to change locations, change your community, all right, and it'll be adjudicated in connection to this courtship, who will receive sudden wealth or how it's going to be split up 50-50. The mature woman, the lovers, and the child is coming through as the main male going on a specific journey here to a new home. That's what it says. Now, if you're remaining committed to your occupation, which was an option here, all right, the message is that you will be rejected from work. It will lead you into bad health, and the concern is that you will find out who this first false person is and how they received basically your unexpected income. So you either stay with this person or they're stealing your shit. But if you leave this person, then you're co-creating with the universe to create your own independent abundance. Does this make sense? Yes. Well, you want the court issue to be done already? I honestly don't give a shit about it. I'm just reading. I feel that the energy is calling for you to try to defend yourself or protect yourself from experiencing this loss. What do you have to do? Poverty. It's almost like you have your rights. Fight for it. Defend yourself. Protect yourself. If it's a lawyer or something like that. Have strength to be able to fight back. Like, you're receiving the messages ahead of time. It's like, take this information and do something about it. Show me the Empress and the Knight of Cups. It's almost like get prepared because your relationship is about to come to an end. And you're going to have to focus on healing. Be single for a while. You're very attractive. You might have suitors that are coming in. I don't feel like that's what it is that you want. All right? Because you're trying to overcome a situation where you've experienced lots of loss of resources because of some sort of old debt from the past. All right? So it's like, be strong and fight in connection to whoever you feel is your true soulmate. That person has been trying to send you a message, trying to get across to you. You intuitively know this. But this is where the conflict is, or you feel that there's conflict with that person. So it's been delayed. Does that person actually really have conflict with you, yes or no? No. It's been ended if that's the way that you feel. This person actually feels like you ended it with them, or the commitment that you had with them, and they feel rejected. They may feel, again, I felt the word intimidated to come and approach you. Same person that wants a brand new beginning with you, but they keep it hidden. And where you experience the loss is heavy on the Aquarius energy here. You still have that you're going to overcome It's because you are. It's been a long journey. It's what it looks like. But you're going to overcome this. It's because of how much control has been surrounded to you feeling burdened and carrying all the heavy weight, right, of whatever this is happening around you. To do work, you can't seem to let that go. It's because it gives you a victory in expressing the way that you've planned for your future. Yeah. It's helped you heal and put down some sort of boundary that you felt had control over you by you being able to reconcile with the past and understand how you've awakened or ascended from that energy, how you've manifested past the energy of the love that you had for whoever this emperor is and the heartbreak that you experienced there as well. This is the reason why this person is strategizing or trying to manipulate their way through in making progress, or has been waiting around to apologize to you about that heartbreak. So this person just continuously watches you, or those that you surround yourself with, or the achievements that you have accomplished so far. They can't seem to let it go. So spiritually, I feel like this person's soul is continuously always with you. It's because they desire you, but they can't face their fear with saying so. For me, this is how you feel. Heavy on the Gemini energy, Virgo. This is the type of person that uses their abundance to fix situations in love. They feel, well, if I can come and gift you something, everything is better. But they don't know how to really lie with the truth. I just saw 2222 on the clock. They don't know how to really lie with the truth of how they have hurt you or experience that you've gone through overall. So the problem is that you've actually turned this person to someone that was very egotistical, controlling, manipulative, narcissistic, into someone that is afraid to face the one that expresses love. It would be like this person knows to approach you with a sense of compassion and to be vulnerable with you and to speak truth, right? This person doesn't know how to do that. This person could definitely be emotionally available, afraid. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting. They're only unavailable. So this is the way they do things, all right? The way that they do them. They're this person could have a position of leadership and they utilize things that they don't want to see in order for them to bring success on the other side of that. So it creates this sense of, I can lie to you, I can win at all costs, I'm going to be emotionally unavailable, I have the smarts, I'm seen as a leader, so anything that I don't want to have to deal with, I still get success on the other side. This person has never met a you before because you were the one that got away. It's kind of what it feels like. There's something about this person when you travel. How does that make sense? I don't know. When you travel, you see the energy of this person through vehicles. This is this person's secret way of offering you the opportunity because they won't speak it. Got it. It's because they regret putting you in some sort of mental state that kept you in a sense of fear. Did it give you fear? It might have just kind of pissed you off. It didn't cause fear. It caused you to stand back from expressing any type of passion or desire for this person. You're not the one to be controlled. It's just that clear. So the way of them reciprocating and offering you something is to speak to you through travel. It would be like a sign that only you know. Right? because the investment in the conflict that was created was to bring justice to a situation that caused the tower for you and for you to find out the truth about it. That was delayed, and this is exactly why you're about to get paid out for that, because that's about to come to the light. Gotta be something with transportation and inheritance involving transportation. It's like the way that your message is getting delivered is in a different, completely different way. There was way too many travel cards at the end of that reading for that not to be the message. Something involving vehicles. Yes. And something in the spotlight because of something that you felt victorious at is the same reason that someone is watching you or accepting you in some sort of way. All right, even if it makes you feel like I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. Oh. That's the same reason this person wants to put a stop with you putting whatever it is that you do in the spotlight. They want you to keep your thoughts to yourself. That block of whatever it is seems to be your passion. And it might just be this King of Wands person. That's belief. So you gotta be and keep quiet. Have this sense of understanding, but it's all seen as a blur is what it feels like. Okay, very clear. It all seen as a blur. If they know it's over, you know it's over as well. If they ever want to come through and express their emotions, they know exactly how to communicate it to you. That's the message I'm getting. It's like the minute that you try to start fresh, that cycle comes to an end immediately, and it's delayed because you feel drawn back to some sort of energy where it's unresolved. It's unresolved. Yeah. See what I'm saying? It draws you right back. Something that you try to protect yourself from. Why are you driven in that direction? That's part of your feeling satisfied with because of how things ended and how it's so attached to your intuition at this point. Maybe it had a lot to do with deception and connection to your soulmate, to your family. You don't want to see the pain anymore. You want to experience the conflict. You just want to be able to live free and move into calmer shores, overcome the difficulty in where one has left you in poverty and in this energy of entrapment. There's a lot of different attachments here. It's connected to your money, your mental state, your physical state. All right. The only thing that kind of blows my mind is how you're still emotionally available to this person, but not to you. It just kind of shows how you're more compassionate or vulnerable or willing to forgive in order for you to heal. I think you still have feelings for this person as well. You won't say that. You keep it to yourself. Because if you say something, you're going to be attacked. That's true. All right. Yeah. Very true. All right. I'm going to let this reading go. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the collective reading. Love you. Good night.